Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with another 10-minute treat. So I'm going to be making this beautiful little gift. Well, it's quite a large one really, you could get all sorts in here. But it's just so easy to make. Don't need the scoreboard, it's just some fabulous folding. And I got my ovals out again and double layered this one, so you could keep it. You could add a glue dot so you can separate the two. In fact, I'm going to do that actually. I want to see the gold at the back of there as well. So grab a glue dot, just place one just under there, and then determine where you want this just so it shows, and then you've got that beautiful gift tag. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave that there. And so simple. I just got to grab some ribbon. I've got silver this time. Fingers crossed it's long enough to go around this to make a bow. Yes, I should have enough there to make a small bow. Perfect. So this is retired, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I've got the gold and the silver. It's beautiful. I had it out the clearance rack. So you can use any thickness paper, but this is Paisley's and Posies, the designer series paper. But it's retired, so that's why I'm using that. I used it for my sample. It's just so, oh look, it's twisted up there. Just so easy to make that, but you could send off a beautiful writing pen, a nice little bottle of wine, a small bottle of wine in there, or anything, all sorts, maybe even a glue. That would be nice one as a gift. I even put one on my craft Cosmic Shimmer, but I cannot get a needle thin enough to go in the end. It is really tiny, so that one is a bit clogged at the moment, so it's not being used. So I've got a piece of 12 by 12. I'm having this pattern on the inside, I think. You could have it any size you want. This technique to making this bag is just so simple. You can choose any. In fact, do you want me to cut it down? I'll cut it down. I'll do it 10 by 10 and make a slightly smaller bag. So if I just cut 2 inches off there, and then 2 inches off there, it just saves me pulling the arm out. And I can save them and put them on another project. So now we've got it 10 by 10. I want the green on the outside, I think. Or I don't know, green and silver, will that look nice? Or will that look nice? Yeah, that. So, you're just going to fold this over in half. Not to crease though, just to pinch at the top to find the middle, which is there. And then you're going to fold this over to your crease line and burnish. Turn it round, and at this point you want to grab your tape and you want to keep it as close to that edge as possible. Grab my block and then burnish that down, because you don't want that coming undone. Before you take the backing off, then you're going to fold this over again, just covering your tape. And crease. Make sure all your tape is covered. And then crease. And then you can lift this back now and take off your backing paper. And then lay it flat. That's, your bag is now sealed up, and that's going to stay in the centre. So what you want to do now, you can fold this as, depending on how tall you want it. I recommend about just over a fifth of the length, maybe a quarter even. Yeah, say about a quarter of the length. And give that a good crease. And then what you're going to do is just open this up and take one side at a time. You're going to just press that, and this score line here, you're going to run parallel with that score line there. So it does help to pinch, poke your finger in to get that crease out, and then line that up right along that crease line, making sure there's no, that's it. Now you can crease that with that, and then you can fold it up and crease it like that. And then you're going to do the same, oh mind you, helps Gaynor if you've got it in the centre. Sorry, I do apologise for that. And pull it down. Don't worry about this little turn over here, because this is where your bag is just joined. You're not going to see that bit. And then do the same on the other side. So poke, line that up with the centre line and crease, and then fold this over and crease. You want it so it's relatively flat. That's it, that's better. Now you're going to fold this first line just past the score line. This one doesn't want to play ball. Let me just fold that properly. That's better. That's better. Right, either way, doesn't matter about that. You're not going to see that. But you want to fold that just past that line. Only a fraction past. And then you're going to burnish. And then you're going to do the same on this side, just past that line. And burnish. And at this point now, if you want to use glue or tape again, or fast fuse or whatever you've got, you're just going to put glue on those two triangles. Try not to get any, if there's a gap in your paper like that, try not to get any glue in there, because that's going to be the inside of your bag. So making sure there's nothing up there. And then you're going to fold this down and just hold it for a few seconds whilst it adheres. Just so simple. And then this side, it doesn't matter because it's closed right up. And this bit is not going to be inside your bag. And you're going to adhere that onto there. Go buy me. Us as kids made these bags when we were in school. Gosh, the amount of times we made our own gift bags. Now, see this point? You've got a triangle. Well, it looks like a square there. What you're going to do is take this corner to that corner, folding it over, line it up in the point to point, and then you're just going to crease that all the way up. And then you're going to do that on the opposite side as well. You've got another square there. That corner needs to go into there. And then you can fold over this as well. Oh, I thought this paper was going to be easier to use, but obviously not. It's quite stiff paper when you start to fold it. Well, that's not very straight, is it? Gaynor's made a pig's ear. Why won't that come over. It needs to stay straight. That's better. Oh, that's better. We're not going to worry too much about those because now we're going to unfold them. We're going to lift this down and stand your bag up now because there's your bottom. And then when you go inside, you want to push it out into a square and then push in those points and push that line between those score lines now. That's it. And that'll push in there. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. So we've just created score lines by clever folding. To get the proper score line. And that one, push in as you go down. Keeping your bottom square. So that, you could actually make these in advance and store them flat like that. And then when you need a gift bag, you can just come along, pick it up, and then you can put something in your bag. Like, what am I going to put in there? I'll tell you what I've got. It's not going to be a present for anyone. I'm just using it to show you. I got a bottle of tacky glue. Mind you, I don't want it that tall. So I'll tell you what I'm going to pop inside for now. My other tacky glue. But you could get something, you could get a nice Yankee candle in there, anything. So I'm going to make that fancy top. So what you're going to do with the crease at the back, say about 1/4 inch, just fold over and burnish. And then just turn your bag over and turn that back on itself and burnish. And just keep going back and forth. You remember the little hand fans you made as kids? It's on that line, so on them principles. I just keep, I'm going to try and keep them as straight as possible. And the more you do it, the more of a fan you'll have. And then you can pull that. Getting close to the product now, so I think this is going to be the last one. So just fold that up, and then when it comes up you can lift up the sides. Try and keep it in the centre so these two meet at the top. There we go, like that, and pinch. You get that fancy top. But before we do that, this is when you need to add your ribbon now. Add your beautiful ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying not to. And you want the bow at the front. I need to pull that so it's level a bit more. That's it. You don't want to pull it too tight so you crush your bag. This is where it always gets me. I could have done with a little bit long. Oh no, that's nice. That's a nice little bow. Whoops. And then move that into the centre. And what I do then is just grab up the sides and I just grab my little stapler and I'm going to pop a staple just in there at the back to keep those two ends together. And then, because you can slide this up and down now if you want, because it's not too tight, but I like it at the top. I think it's just so sweet. Isn't that beautiful? We've got a wonky bottom, that's better, a wonky bottom. You could use thinner ribbon. Ah, just so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. So, I've got more ovals. I'm sorry, but I've just clogged up my glue again. I'm going to have to take that nozzle off and give it a good clean. I'm waiting for straight pins to come as well. That's better. I don't know why I keep bending this little pin. But there it is. A homemade, gorgeous little gift bag. And the only tools you had were your hands and your bone folder. So I'm going to pick out a nice, oh, and I've got a grey one there as well. I'm going to pop this in. Let's see if I can get the two in together. Keeping that in the centre, because you've got a line here, so that tells you if it's the centre. There we go. We went through the two together. I'm going to grab another little glue dot. I'm just going to pop one underneath. So I'm going to keep the eyelets more or less together and just offset that a little bit. Perfect. I have got my Just For You, and I'm going to grab my ink when I'm not putting my fingers in it, and I can stamp that. Don't go the other way around. Yeah, there we go. It's gone that way round as well. You could have left it on the side like the other one. Clean as you go. And then I've got some gorgeous little rhinestones. You could add a little flower on there. Actually, let me grab some scraps. Any grey? Oh, I've got some slightly darker grey here. And punch out 3 little flowers. Just pop them in your hand. Add a rhinestone. Well, that didn't come off. And they're just so pretty, little dainty flowers. And you're just cupping them in the palm of your hand. Add a little rhinestone for decoration. Oh, that's just so sweet. Oops. And then just pop them on little mini glue dots. And then just peel them off. Just curl it back up a little bit. And just pushing in the centre. Use my pen. Perfect. Grab some baker's twine. then through your holes. I'm all fingers and thumbs here. And there you have it, it's offset, and then you can just tie this around your bow. Snip off the ends. And then there you have your little gift tag as well. Isn't that beautiful? Just for you. I love that. Beautiful. So we have one here and we have an even taller one there. But you can do it with, you could probably have 12 inches wide by 6 inches deep, and you'd have a really wide bag then. But any size piece of paper, if you can fold it like that, get those creases in there, you've just got one made to perfection. I love that one with the flowers on. Beautiful. So there we have it. There's my little 10-minute treat. Handmade gift bag on the go. And even if you want to make lots of them with designer series paper that you're running out of or that's going to retire, make them and fold them flat and store them for whenever you want to give somebody a gift. Make up some labels and away to go. So there we go. I hope you like it. Hope you give it a go. I'd love a thumbs up and a share if you I love the tops of these. They're just so sweet. This one got a little bit there's nothing inside this bag, so I can untie that at any time and open it up, pop something back in there, but they only close with the bow. So there we go. Till next time. See you soon. Bye.